We got it from Core Campus now.
Okay, so I'll check.
Yeah, it is there on Core Campus under modules.
Okay,
You will
thank
come
you.
across it.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, ready for F2? It's so tiring, eh? Hearing another assignment once we've just concluded the first assignment. How do you feel, guys?
We are tired. Yeah.
There's nothing like that. Okay, can you guys see my screen?
Yes, sir.
All right, we are only left with May, so we have to do, for the first semester, we're left with May. So we have to do this briefing before we close, for the semester break. It was actually supposed to be done during the first week of April, but we did not want to stress you guys since you are already working on the F1 by then. So this assignment is due in June. When we are busy with winter, we also need to think about the assignment. Okay, so it is June. It is due at the beginning of June. So the first week of June, that's when you need to submit this assignment. And most of the stuff in this assignment, we have already discussed them. We have already discussed them. So there's no need for you to say, I'm waiting for the first week of June because we haven't covered this in class yet. And as you go through this assignment, you will also realize that the format is the same. Maybe in this assignment, you're just going to be asked to explain deeper, but the format is the same with the one you did in the first assignment. So F2 is sort of like a revision. So if you got 50 in F1, I expect you to double it and make it 100 because it is a revision. How's that, Watura? Watura is no more. Okay. Pardon?
Sir, I'm here.
All right, thank you for confirming, Watura. So the assignment is going to focus on chapters 1 to 5, introduction to digital marketing, online marketplace analysis, the digital macro environment, digital marketing strategy, digital media, and the marketing mix. We have done all of this. We have done all of this that I've highlighted here. One thing that we haven't done yet, something that we are going to be doing in weeks to come, is the marketing mix. So it means that even if you want, you can start the assignment now because most of the stuff we have already covered. So you're going to be expected to demonstrate your understanding of the following. You need to practically apply the theory. So there's no need for you to discuss what we've already discussed in class. That's the theory. Show us how you can apply what we discussed in class. Okay. You need to be able to understand how you can apply theory when it comes to developing new markets, market penetration. Remember, these are the components of the ends of grid. We have already done this class. Business models, we have already done this. E-commerce, digital marketing, internal analysis, customer analysis, competitor analysis, option for generating digital revenue, performing macro environment analysis, setting digital marketing objective. We are going to be doing this. We haven't done this yet. So from here up to here. We haven't done this yet. We did the canvas model. Is there anything here, guys, that you feel like it's new? We haven't covered it in class yet. I can even write in the screen for you.
So, the document is not showing.
Which document? Which document?
The brief you're talking about, it's not showing. Your screen is
You mean I'm
sharing,
not?
but it's like it's reloading. Or Vela, you're not showing anything.
Okay, let me reshare.
Yes, now I can see it. Thank you.
Since it's only you, because others could have raised that one.
No, we
Thank
couldn't
you.
see anything. I even asked on the chat if I'm the only one who can see anything, but they never responded. So I thought it was on my side.
I still can't see it.
Who can't see it now?
Matura can see it.
Who can see it and who cannot? I've stopped sharing. I'm sharing it again.
Oh, I can see it now.
Guys, what devices are you using? Watura?
Yeah.
That mobile of yours.
I said.
Anyone else who's not seeing the screen? Nkamo, KB, Humphrey. Yo, gents are very quiet in this class, eh? You intimidate these guys.
So what did I do?
I don't know. Ask them. Okay, so here we are going to be a bit strict because in the previous assignment we were not. You need to provide and apply the theory. So tell us the theory and apply. Don't just tell us the theory. No marks will be awarded if you only provide theory with no application. And this assignment weighs more compared to the previous one. The previous one, I think it was out of 110, if I remember. Is that so?
It was out of 100.
Okay, so this one is going to be out of 150. Okay? And can you see the referencing there? That's how you reference according to Harvard. Can you see how you reference the textbook? It is there. So I don't know what kind of referencing are you guys getting. You are just second guessing. Okay. So this time we are going to focus on Coca-Cola. I'm sure everyone knows Coca-Cola. Who doesn't know Coca-Cola? KB.
We all know it.
Yeah, say we know it. Yeah.
All right, good. What color is the Coca-Cola brand, guys?
So can you repeat the question?
No, what you are saying blue.
Ah.
Which color is associated with the Coca-Cola brand?
It's red and
It's
white.
red.
All right, so we have got this case study that we're going to be focusing on. It's from Bees Community. I think you know the site Bees Community. That's where most digital and communications in general, business communication content is found. And also, it's also an HR platform where you can even look for jobs in marketing and stuff. So Coca-Cola partners with creators to modernize holiday cards using AI. Coca-Cola is teaming up with top AI creators and specialists to showcase some of the company's most iconic and festive brand assets. The collaboration involves designing personalized digital holiday cards using cutting-edge AI technology. Okay, so that's the Coca-Cola logo there. And I think this is a track, if not mistaken, because I can see a tire there. The Create Real Magic AI holiday card generator is one of the first platforms of its kind to combine the capabilities of GPT-4, which produces human-like text from search engine queries, and DAL-E, which produces images based on text. The tool invites creators to assess Coca-Cola's iconic holiday-themed brand assets, creating connections across time zones and national boundaries through the power of artificial intelligence. Shareable cards. Consumers can experiment with the holiday themes content to make their shareable holiday cards on createrealmagic.com, including Coca-Cola's cherished depictions of Santa Claus, created by Haddon Sandblom in 1931, and the company's much-loved family of polar bears, first used by the company in 1993. By sharing these storied assets with consumers and allowing them to be seen through the prism of new technology, they can be rediscovered by a younger generation. Patrick Tucker, Coca-Cola's global head of generative AI, said the company wanted to use this holiday season to create a positive space for people to express their creativity. The company is leaning into the potential of artificial intelligence and demonstrating how it, combined with an iconic brand like Coca-Cola, can bring people together in the spirit of holiday magic. We at Coca-Cola are connecting the dots between culture, creativity, and technology. The Create Real Magic platform invites consumers to use AI to craft artwork using iconic creative elements from the Coca-Cola archives. Hashtag Create Real Magic cards are a perfect way to celebrate people and the holidays using AI. We are humble but iconic, yet real yet magical, and this latest campaign is a testament to the same. Entertain and inform. UK creative director Paul Parsons is just one of the creators exploring Create Real Magic's capability. He says, I'm all about using design to entertain and inform, and AI has opened up endless possibilities that allow me to do both. Having access to some of the most recognized holiday iconography and being able to put my spin on it with no limits has been amazing. I can't wait to share my take on the Coca-Cola holiday card. Coca-Cola will also feature artwork on worldwide digital billboards like the New York Times Square and London's Piccadilly Circus. Creators can download, share, copy, and distribute their greeting cards. This year's global festive campaign comes to life in many forms and will be adopted by more than 80 markets worldwide. The unifying theme is the magic of kindness and the spirit of generosity and goodwill in us all. This narrative extends across all channels, from the TV ad to physical experiences with the iconic Coca-Cola Christmas Caravan Tower and local charitable partnerships to digital initiatives like the Create Real Magic AI Christmas card generator and the Find Your Inner Santa quiz, as well as two upcoming Christmas short films. So this was from this community, and it was published in November last year in the state. Okay, what do you think about the piece, guys? So far as we browse through it, I know that you're going to read thoroughly and comprehend what is it that you're being asked to do there. But so far as I read through it, what are your thoughts?
It it looks interesting, so I guess we'll get to understand more when we go through the brief on our own. But so far, I get it.
Okay. Abanye Litini.
Yeah, I say it's a very innovative project that Coca-Cola has created. Yeah, I like it. It's innovative and exciting.
Okay. Okay, B, you've got a deep base. Eh? Yeah, what I think here, Coca-Cola. All right. Watura. It's not nice when Watura and Matapira are not talking. I know that you guys will feel like you're talkative, but please open your mouth if you.
So you say I talk at a time. I actually say I agree with KB. This is the most a very unique way of coming up, and I think I'm very much interested because now they came out of their own comfort zone. Like they doing something that they competition like their competition are not doing the same way that you taught us in class that when you look for competition don't just look internal, also look external. They went external. They went the way where we didn't think of. We didn't think that Coca-Cola would just go to AI and collaborate and do this amazing and try and do this amazing thing. Because all of us are all about them trying to dish the other competition, which is a peps or yeah. You get what I'm saying? So now it's very interesting. I'm very interested also.
All right, that's great. Before I read this passage, I asked you guys if you know Coca-Cola. And I see that they're talking about AI. Have you come across anything to do with AI, or is your first time hearing the word AI?
Yes.
Or probably use it, but
So
you're
what
not
did you
sure
say?
yet.
Sir?
So what did you say?
Is it your first time hearing the word artificial intelligence?
No, it's not actually. Say it's not the first time.
Okay, all right. And then it talks about holidays. If you guys, if any of you going for holidays,
Yes.
I know Africans go home, they don't go for holidays.
No, like holidays, we do go holiday. When we go to Devon, it's our holiday because we're not from Devon and we don't have family in Devon. We pack swimming oceans. It's a holiday.
Okay, let's hear others. But do you know this metaphor saying that Africans go home, they don't go for holiday?
Yes,
I've heard it several times. For example, if it's in December, I go home. I don't go for a holiday. I could be going home.
the
If you are a
type
Zulu
of
from
vacation
KZN,
going.
yes, yes. Unless if we say it's a vacation, that's correct, Matapelo. Watura, holiday nyana, home.
So I go to Libua home, I go home, I go to Pongolo.
Now I can really understand your language. Home, holiday, home.
So holiday. My home is in the township, so
Okay. Yeah, I know most of you guys are going to save up for holidays. If you save up for home, it will be black tax because you can't go home empty-handed.
yeah.
Mm. Okay. So at least you know what Coca-Cola is all about, artificial intelligence, and you also know holiday, not home. So the reason why I emphasize the difference between holiday and home I don't want anyone to be confused here. All right, you are the digital marketing strategist for Coca-Cola, responsible for developing online digital strategies. The head of digital marketing for Coca-Cola has briefed you that online sales in South Africa continue to grow exponentially. The head of digital marketing shared that Coca-Cola wants to take advantage of the continuing increase in online sales and has tasked you to prepare a digital marketing strategy for Coca-Cola to help them capitalize on the constant increase in sales. Using the case study provided, so the passage that I've just read for you, and any other research and information you might deem necessary, answer the following. So already, guys, the challenge here is not a decline in sales. What is the challenge? Before we go through the questions, what is the challenge from this brief?
So I think it's increasing online sales. Did you say that? I'm not sure if I heard you correctly.
I understand why you are whispering. Or are you not home?
No, I'm not whispering. I'm connected to my AirPods, so I guess it's making my voice sound soft.
Okay. What were you saying? For now I can hear you because you're whispering.
Oh, I was saying I think it's increasing online sales. I'm not sure if that's what you mentioned when you were busy. Because I didn't hear you properly.
Okay, I heard someone saying, sir, is it Matapelo? Mata?
Your question. I was asking what was your question. I didn't hear it very well.
I'm saying that the challenge here is not, a decline in sales. What is
Yes.
the challenge? What is the marketing challenge from the brief? Because remember, the strategy that you need to come up with, it has to be a solution to a challenge. You do not just come up with a strategy. It needs to achieve some certain goals. So what is it that you want the strategy to achieve? What is the challenge? Is it a decline in sale?
No.
What is it?
Increasing sales, I think.
You think? Okay.
Yeah, increasing.
Yeah,
It's
that's
increasing sale. It's increasing sale and capitalizing it, like having
sales
something.
are already increasing there. It's written there that sales are
Yeah,
already increasing. So why do you want to increase sales when they are
yeah.
already
Like
increasing?
I'm saying the sales are already increased. I'm agreeing with you, and I'm saying no. It's not to increase sale. It's to capitalize their own. It's like I wanna put it in. I wanna do it the way I felt like I understand it. It's like it's saying what's something unique about me that I'm Matapela. I talk a lot and I talk fast most of the time, and I speak apparently to other people. I speak with R's. That's something I can go out and be. It's like when you go look for a job, sir. Like you have to have something that like that they'll be looking for on you. Obviously, all of you have degrees, as they have all of them. They saying that sales are okay, that online sales are okay, but they want you to come with a marketing strategy for them to help them capitalize it. Like have make it. No, never mind. Make it unique. Yeah,
Tell me in Sipedi or in what language do you speak?
I speak Sutu, but it's okay, sir.
Tell me in Sutu.
Others,
Let's
no,
hear.
sir, it's fine. Let others say it. But I feel like I understand it. Nje. Yeah.
Okay. Pour your hand was up.
Yes, I wanted to say from the assessment task, it's saying they want to capitalize on the constant increase in sales. So I'm guessing that is the challenge that we have to solve. Yeah.
But I think that challenge is that they
You
don't have
guys are
anything
repeating the same
unique.
thing. You are repeating the same thing that you are saying on the screen.
No,
I
I feel
want
like
I want to understand from you guys, because if you do not understand what you are being asked to do, you are going to develop a completely wrong strategy there. And that was the challenge with the F1, because most of you guys did not understand. What is it that you are required to do? Because already as it looks like from a Coca-Cola perspective, everything is going fine. Sales are increasing, right? That's why they are saying sales are increasing in the South African market. So what is it then that you need to do if sales are increasing? Because remember, digital marketing is the promotion of a brand and its products on digital platforms. So what is it that needs to be done there?
Say they wanna show off, they wanna, like, as you, can I make an example that you once made? You said, okay, I don't know if it's your class or it's entrepreneurship, but Blackberry had the sale increase, everything, it had customers and everything, but they didn't use it on their own way to bring up their own new unique stuff. They lag. So Coca-Cola is trying to use the fact that their online sales are coming, so they want to bring something that's not even on Coca-Cola. Hence, they are collaborating with AI. Oh, am I making sense? No, I'm not.
If
So
you feel like you're not making sense yourself, then how can it make sense to us?
so they need to prepare a digital marketing strategy to capitalize on.
Explain to me without using the word capitalize, because that word capitalize is on the screen, right? So
Yo,
tell me according to your understanding.
hey,
Zikuphi inkabi lapho? Where are the chains?
so they want to, like,
Think about competition. We did competitor analysis and we looked at the five Porter forces. And there's something that I mentioned, guys, when we're doing competitor analysis. You know, it is related to what is on the screen right now. So if sales are increasing, you don't just relax, right? Do we agree on that?
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So it's the same example that you don't just relax because of it, right? Do you?
No, sir, you don't relax.
What do you do, Paul? Tell me, what
You,
do you do? Njengomuntu omuhle.
uh, you use your beauty or whatever advantage you have to your disposal. Like, you use it as leverage. Yeah, I feel like
But
I'm
you
looking
also
for the
maintain,
word.
you also
Using
maintain your beauty,
leverage.
right? Don't you
Yes.
maintain it? Because if you don't maintain it, all of a sudden you're out of competition, right?
Yes.
So that's it. How can Coca-Cola maintain these sales that are increasing? Because if they do not maintain it, if they do not maintain those sales can decrease. Do you get it now, guys?
Yes.
So you are
Yes,
capitalizing
we
on the
do.
sales. You make sure that they do not. Do you understand this word constant?
Yes.
It needs to stay where it is. Okay, there's a synonym. Let's see. Continuous, endless, so persistent. So how do you make sure that these cells that are growing are persistent? So that's what are being asked here. You know, the cells are growing and we do not want to see these cells are decreasing. The same example that I gave you guys with beauty. Yes, you can be beautiful, but if you do not maintain that beauty, then it means that it's lacking constants. So now, whatever answers you're going to give in here, you need to think about that. You know, so can you use AI and this holiday experience to make sure that the sales do not drop? They would rather increase but not drop or remain constant. So you're working with a graph here, and the graph, the lines on the graph must not decline. Matapelo, am I
Yes,
making sense?
yes, sir, a lot.
Because, you know, sometimes as brands, Matapelo gave an example of BlackBerry, you know. Why all of a sudden everything declined? Zem,
Yes, sir.
where have you been?
I've been alive, sir.
You need some punishment, Zem.
Why, sir?
Because you've been to class only once, if I remember.
No, sir, it's not like that.
It's like how?
No, nothing, sir. You can continue. I'm
Okay,
present.
we'll talk. Welcome, Zem. So, guys, as I was saying, that's why most of you, they stinner you because you do not maintain, you don't keep the constants. Okay? So, Coca-Cola doesn't want to be stinnered by competitors. They need to make sure that the sales are growing constantly. I don't know if my examples make relate to you. Do you know how to be stinnered? Atapelo.
Yes, sir. See, I get me now. I don't want to talk too much, but I'm listening. I'm here. You know me. I'm here.
I want you to explain to those who do not understand what I'm sharing is stinner. What do they
Hi. Everyone knows.
really? Okay. No, guys, I need to understand. Maybe I know it completely different from your version, guys. Can
No,
someone educate me?
it's the same vision as my 2000.
Especially if you put it in Coca-Cola context. Can someone elaborate that? Oh,
Sir,
have you ever stinted someone?
no, sir.
So what is it to wish I want to be stinted?
To take someone else's partner.
Okay. All right. As you know,
Hmm.
guys, those cells, they can also be taken by competitors, right? Competitors like Pepsi, competitors like what are Coca-Cola's competitors, guys? Just off from your mind.
Pepsi,
Karawa, didn't hear you.
Pepsi, Fanta.
Okay, but remember, I'm talking about Coca-Cola as a brand.
So I think soft drink
We're not we're not
brands.
talking about the products. Like which ones? Oh,
Like
I think
Pepsi.
Pepsi.
mm. Because you need to be very clear, guys. I know most of you guys are going to come across Fanta, Sprite, Coke Zero. Those are part of the Coca-Cola brand, right? Anyway, let's go to the assignment.
Say, can I say
Matapelo,
something? In South Africa, in South Africa, and I don't know, like it might be Pepsi. You know this thing that the one that they call but it's called Kula. Some of them are called Kingsley, but they usually use Baba Gambereki, some slang word, but it's called
slang
Kingsley.
word like what?
Like slang word, like Baba Berek, like when you buy that drink, your dad is not working. But the
Oh,
brand of the
I
cold
didn't
drink
know
is,
that.
but the brand of the cold drink of the drinks is Kingsley, Cooler. I feel like they are the one who can
That's very
Shapastina
interesting.
for Coca-Cola.
So, if at home or in your households where you come from, you do not, you are not seen carrying Coca-Cola or Pepsi, you are just carrying other soft drinks. They claim that your father is not working.
Yo, where I stay, say you see, like like let me be specific. Where
I
I am
didn't know
staying
that.
now, I'm in
What is it called?
Mamelodi. Papa
What is it?
Gabereki.
Papagabereki. All right.
Yes, but where I'm staying now, next to be honest, Coca-Cola is losing. in specifically where I am in Mamelodi, Coca-Cola is using, because this Makula people, this Makula shops, they
Mm.
usually sell a lot for Kingsley and everything, but it's because
So
it's in 2 liter, it's 10 rand, 11 rand, whereby Coca-Cola the same liters, but it's in 25 rand. So most of household prefer to buy Kingsley or Cooler because of price.
okay, but when you're talking about Coca-Cola, which products are you referring to here? Is it Coke? Is it Fanta?
Say I'm
Is it
referring to
Sprite?
say
All
I'm
of them.
referring to everything that's under Coke. Coke in where I stay. I don't know about other people, but Ekaslam, Kaslam, Mamilo. Coke is it's maybe it's for those which yeah. But the most brand alcohol, most brand drink that is being sold is Kingsley and Cooler.
So you mean Coca-Cola has got a sort of a social status?
Yeah, yes. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
All
Thank
right. Let's say others. Zem, Coca-Cola. Guys,
Yes, sir.
did you know about Baba Kabereki, guys? Or it's just Matapelo coming up with something very new here?
Yes, we do.
Oh, okay. It's
say everyone
completely
knows
it's
say
completely new to me. I never heard about this.
It's
I
also new
just
say
to me. It's also
mm,
new to me.
I just thought Coca-Cola was just Coca-Cola. I didn't know that there's some terminology coming out of Sebab Zekas and stuff. All right, let's get into questions, guys. Also, I forgot when it comes to numbering. I saw some funny character. Please don't use this. It's not academic. Can you see my screen? Can people see my screen?
yes, sir, we can see.
I saw
Yes.
someone using this as numbering. If you do not want any confusion, just number as it is in the assignment, okay? There's no need to bring up some unnecessary bullets, this and that, and all of a sudden your work does not flow. Your assignment has to be well structured. It needs to flow. So use the numbering technique that is used in the assignment. Okay. So the first one, we look at question 1, which is arrow 55 marks. Provide 3 facts about the Coca-Cola company, its product and service. So it's still the same way you did in your first assignment. Here the difference is just the brand. There you are focusing on Peugeot. Now you are focusing on Coca-Cola. Okay. I've already given you the hints on how to answer this question. So firstly, give us a brief description of who or what Coca-Cola is. Okay, tell us a brief, about what Coca-Cola is. Then you then give us facts about it. How are they selling their products? How are they communicating their offering? And then you need to provide an insight. So based on everything that you said, and I saw that many students could not provide an insight or so on. So based on everything that you have said about Coca-Cola, what are the implications of these in digital marketing? Okay. So for example, if you tell us the fact that Coca-Cola is a multinational company which is available in all countries, then what are the implications of that fact to digital marketing? So you need to tell us the insight will be, so since they're available in all countries, this is how, they handle their digital marketing. This is how it can affect online users and so on and so on. So you need to tell us the sort of these facts in relation to digital marketing. Okay. Are there any questions related to question 1? Okay, silence means there are no questions.
No, sir. On my side, I don't have a question, sir.
Okay, then here's a tricky one. Question 1, part 1.2. Review the effectiveness of Coca-Cola's content on social media platforms. Facebook, X, X is Twitter, right? Instagram and YouTube. So these are some of the social media platforms you can consider. We are not necessarily saying that you must look at this. So go to all social media platforms, such as Facebook, such as X, such as Instagram, YouTube, and other social media platforms that you may know, TikTok, Pinterest, and so on. And compared to its competition, which is Pepsi and Kingsley Beverages. So Matapelo, Kingsley, is it Baba Gaberek?
Yes, it's Babakaberek. And
Okay,
now it has 3 liter.
wow.
Mm.
Okay. So using KPIs like shares, likes, comments, retweets, followers, and views. So in bullet point form, you need to research the effectiveness of Coca-Cola's content on the social media platforms using any 5 KPIs like shares, likes, comments, retweets, followers, views. Indicate Coca-Cola's performance, compare it to competitors, and indicate in your opinion or indicate your opinion on their performance in comparison to competitors. So what you are being required here is that for Coca-Cola's official social media accounts, right? Official. So you need to make sure that they are official and they're not parody accounts. You look at how they engage with their audiences in terms of the KPIs such as shares, likes, comments, retweets, followers, views, and so on. Then compare their engagement on social media platforms with Pepsi and Kingsley, meaning that you're also going to go to social media platforms for Pepsi and Kingsley and see how they engage with their audiences. Then come up with your own opinion to say, based on what I'm seeing here, this is what Coca-Cola needs to do, or this is what Coca-Cola is doing, which is making them great, or this is what Coca-Cola are not doing and Kingsley is doing properly. Because here you are reviewing the same way you review products on your Takealot and other websites where you buy something then you review it. Does it make sense?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So for me, as an example, because I want you guys to fail, you just need to create a table. It makes things very easy. Create a table, because it is out of 10. So you can just create a table. Let's see if a table would fit in nicely there. A table with 6 columns and 4 rows. So 6 columns and 4 rows, as you can see there. So here we just write company. Okay. Just- okay. So here you write company. There you write Facebook. If it is Facebook, remember it's your choice based on what you are finding there. So if they are active, they are not active on Instagram. Why must you put Instagram there? So you need to look at the engagement that they have on social media platforms, especially where they highly engage with their users. Then here you put TikTok. Then here you put, let's say, Pinterest. Here you put YouTube. There's no specific order, guys, because this is your assignment, by the way. So whatever order you can put here, it's fine. Then here, let's say you put WhatsApp. Remember, companies now have channels on WhatsApp. You know that, right? You know that, right?
Yes, we do. Yes, sir.
All right, perfect. So you do that. Then here you write Coca-Cola. Please pay attention. Here you write Pepsi. Here you write Kingsley. So you need to pick up one KPI, right? So if you are going to look at shares, it means that your focus is going to be on shares on all companies. If you are going to pick up likes, the same thing. So for me, I would go with followers, okay? I would go with how many followers they have. So I go to Facebook, let's say on Facebook, they've got 5 million followers, you put there, okay? Then on TikTok, let's say they've got 100,000, put it there. Please put it in full, don't write as I'm writing K. I want to know what K is. Then here, if they've got 5, you put it there. On YouTube, how many subscribers do they have? Maybe 2.3 million, you put it there. On WhatsApp, actually you cannot see how many on the channel. So I'm not going to put WhatsApp because it does not have the KPIs here. So I'm going to put X, I'm going to put Twitter. On Twitter, you also go to their official page to see how many followers they have. You put there if you're 7. You do the same thing, go and search for Pepsi on Facebook, you put their figures there. Let's say Pepsi have got 7 million. Then here, say they've got 150, 60. Put it there. First, let's say they've got 200. Then YouTube, let's say they've got 1.3. Then on X, let's say they've got 6 million. On Kings, you do the same. Then, after you've done this table, you then tell us your analysis of this table. Remember, these are just facts that you come across on social media platforms. Now, tell us, compare these figures. That's what are being asked at the top here, bullet point 4. Compare these figures, then tell us what your opinion is based on what you are saying. What is it that Coca-Cola needs to do? Because at the end of the day, you want Coca-Cola to be on top of the competitors. Remember, you want to capitalize on the constant increase in sales. So what is it based on the KPIs that you are finding on social media platforms? What's your opinion? What is it that needs to be done? What is it that needs to be taken away? Does it make sense?
Yes, sir.
Who is lost here? Who needs further clarification? Watura?
It makes sense, sir.
Lukamo? This one left the phone and went away. Okay. So that's what you're supposed to do. Remember, the KPIs can decrease or increase. So you need to tell me in the assignment that this is as of 7 June 2024. So that when I go there and I see a slight decrease, I would know that you assessed this before there was an increase or before there was a decrease. Because sometimes companies gain more followers or there are people who are unfollowing them. You know that, right?
Yes, sir. So how do we reference the KPIs again?
You don't, you just say as of. So let's say, what have I done? All right, just here. You just put it figures as of 7 June 2024. So you put it like this. So when I come to assess this and I go to those, those social media angles, I'll know that you assess this because you can go right now, KB, and get the figures for Coca-Cola, and it's 7 million. Then I go next month and I realize that it is 7.5 million or 8 million. I'll know that there was an increase of subscribers, ever since you got there on 7 June. Or if it's less, I'll know that there was a decline of subscribers there, or followers. Are you answered?
Yes, thanks.
Anyone else?
Can I ask something, sir?
Yes.
So do we need to in-text reference everything in the table, or we just gonna be referencing at the end?
There's no need for any references here because it's your analysis. As you can see, they say can you see this Matapelo?
Yes, sir.
It's your opinion. So tell us about what you are seeing on social media platforms. Give us the figures. We'll go there and also see if what you are saying is true. We'll go and search Coca-Cola and see how many people it has on its accounts. Then give us your opinion based on these that you are saying. So there's no need to reference there.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
But you need to tell us when you visited those pages.
Okay,
So
sir.
that's why I'm saying you need to put that. Okay. Sorted.
On my side, yes, sir.
All right. Then next question. Assess the company's two main competitors. As you can see there's only Pepsi and Kingsley. Please do not be confused. We are looking at brands here. We are not looking at products. You can put products as part of your analysis, but the key focus is on a brand. The key focus is on Coca-Cola, not on Coke, not on Fanta, not on Sprite, okay? The key focus is on Pepsi, not on 7-Up or Mountain Dew. Or what is the other product of Pepsi? Is it Mirinda or is it Miranda? What's the name of that other drink? Then as of Ubaba Seven's, this one I don't know its products. The Kingsley.
Funny part is Kingsley's products are the same as Coca-Cola. Like there's Sprite, there's so sir, I'm telling you, it's a dupe. Like sir, don't laugh, yo.
So it's a sort of like a counterfeit.
Yeah, so there's Fanta Orange, there's like lemon twist, like under Kingsley, like they did everything that Coca-Cola
I've
did.
only seen the grape one.
So
But that was grape in color.
they doing amazing stuff. These people.
Okay. So guys, I don't want to see products being mentioned the same way that I came across Ford Ranger and you're not being asked about Ford Ranger there. So that's it about question 1.3. Then 1.4, using the framework for understanding online customer service. Remember, guys, we've done the digital CX, online customer experience. Research what Coca-Cola customers feel, which is affective, and think, which is cognitive, about their online platforms. The online platforms, you've already mentioned them here in the previous question. So now you need to research what customers feel, okay? And make 2 recommendations on how Coca-Cola can improve customer satisfaction on their online platforms. We spoke about the antecedents. It is there. If you go to the lecture notes, we spoke about the affective and the cognitive. Go to customer analysis where we spoke about customer experience. You'll come across what is being asked of you. The problem is that you guys want to do the assignment without reading. want to do the assignment without visiting the lecture notes, without visiting the textbook, without studying. That's the problem. You want to second guess your answer, then end up failing. So use any 5 antecedents. There are 8 antecedents that we discussed. So you need to use any 5 of those. Remember the perceived ease of use, the enjoyment. They are in your textbook, they are on core campus. So pick up any 5 and don't describe them. Tell us how you think customers feel about Coca-Cola's online platform. And then after that, you make 2 recommendations. You know what to recommend is, right? Matura, what is to recommend?
So it's like to suggest something.
Yeah, I have to ask these questions because I know you students who do something else in the assignment. All of a sudden, you are not recommending. You are doing something else. You recommend your friends to go and buy on Shein, for example. What is it that you'll be doing? So that's how you need to answer this question. Does it make sense, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you must reference each bullet point, otherwise you get a 0 if you do not reference a fact. Oh, sorry, I want something else. We were here. So now we are on the macro analysis, which is question 2. It has got only 15 marks. So you need to do a pastel. Conduct a macro environment analysis and discuss the variables affecting Coca-Cola's business in South Africa. You need to research how the macro environmental variables affect Coca-Cola's digital. Can you see these guys? Digital environment, and state how these variables would affect and influence digital marketing strategy. There is a lot that is happening in societies with regards to Coca-Cola's products. You know, this thing of going green, thing of diet, sugar levels. So tell us. And there's something that Matapelo mentioned in societies, so Coca-Cola being a product, not just something to consume, but something that has got to do with social status. If you are not seen using Coca-Cola, you're being labeled something else. So those are the social factors influencing Coca-Cola. You need to tell us how, in terms of digital environment. Because most of these things are also discussed on Black Twitter. Do you guys know Black Twitter?
Yes,
Because
sir.
I know you're a TikTok generation.
No, we know black trees, I say.
Okay, all right. Provide 5 key facts followed by the insight or the so what that these facts highlight. So don't just tell me about the inflation when I'm discussing the economic factors, or the retrenchments, or the prices going up as a result of wars and stuff. Tell me, how is it going to affect Coca-Cola's digital environment? I know there's a lot happening in the environment right now, but I'd like you, when you are discussing these, link them to Coca-Cola and its digital marketing strategies. As it is indicated there, how would it influence a digital marketing strategy? So don't just narrate telling us what is it that is happening in the environment there, or what is it that is happening in Mamelodi, what is it that is happening in Social Nguve. Tell us how do you think it's going to influence Coca-Cola's digital marketing strategy? Right? Are there any questions on question 2?
Nothing on my side, sir.
Stop it there. All right. Zema, just seen your message. Said the link is not working. Which one? For, but I think it's working. That's why you're in now, right?
Yes, sir. Before I had problems accessing the meeting.
Now we move on to question 3, digital marketing objectives. You are going to discuss this either this week or next week, where S stands for something, M stands for something, A stands for something, R stands for something, T stands for something. I think it's a revision. You did it in your second year, right? Guys, do you know SMART objectives?
Yes, sir.
Okay, at least it's not something that is very strange. Because sometimes if you ask students what are SMART objectives, they'll be like, oh, it is objectives that are smart, that are very intelligent. Like, huh? Yeah, you hear those things and all of a sudden you'll be shocked, like, what's happening? All right, so you need to develop 2 separate SMART digital marketing objectives based on what? Based on this. So you are developing those objectives based on this, okay? You have been tasked to prepare a digital marketing strategy. So here, you are developing the 2 SMART based on this. So the first objective has to do with maintaining the increase in sales because you do not want those sales to decline. Then the second one will be based on capitalizing on those sales. Okay. All right. Where were we? We were here. So based on all the research you have done and the brief, develop 2 overall digital marketing objectives that adhere to the SMART criteria. Therefore, guys, you are not coming up with only one, it's two different objectives. I've seen students coming up with only one objective here, and then they try to explain it, making it two. No, you are developing 2 digital marketing objectives, and on those objectives, then tell us how smart is this, how specific is this objective, how is this objective going to be measurable. So you can't just tell us that at the end of the year, you need a 10% increase in sales. How are you going to measure the progress? So tell us how measurable the objective is. Tell us how achievable the objective is. Tell us how relevant the objective is, and what is the time frame. So how long is it going to take to achieve that objective? So that's what SMART is all about. S for specific, M for measurable, A for achievable, some call it actionable, R for relevancy, then T for time frame, time bound. Any questions on 3.1? Humphrey, all good. To question 3.2, provide 4 key performance indicators for the set objectives in question 3.1. So, since you came up with 2 objectives there, how are you going to measure them? So what are the KPIs that you are going to use to track the results of your objectives? So define KPI, and based on the objectives you have provided in question 3.1, provide for performance. So are you going to look at comments, for example? Are you going to look at the sales from the transactions? What is it that you're going to look at to see that you are actually achieving those objectives? Okay. Any questions on question 3.2? I know students will be very quiet now, but when it's week, like the last week of assignments, sir, I have a question here. Sir, what do we do here? Is it a table? Is it a graph? Or is it a pie chart?
And Kira said now it's a lot. Now you bring it's a lot. We still distracted. It's a lot. It's overwhelming.
I like it
So then
because
we'll
you're the
then when
biggest
we
of
ask,
the
we'll
team.
be in the zone.
I'm not saying that you must not ask me towards the end of, you need to ask, of course. I'm just saying that that's what you guys do. I'm
Yes,
not
it's like we
discouraging.
do it. Let's say we do it because now we overwhelmed. Like it's like now you caught us off guard. You see, then we'll be in the zone to be in the zone of the assignment.
We
I'm
know that
joking.
there was
I'm
going to be
joking.
a briefing.
I'm joking,
Okay,
sir.
guys. All right, we are done with question 3. Now we are going to question 4. Do you see that there are so many questions here? You only had 3 questions in the F1. So Ziabuyala, don't take it lightly, guys. Even the marks, they contribute more to the final mark than the F1. Okay? Use the market and the development matrix and or 3 forms of demand expansion for an existing company to identify and recommend strategies you can use as the digital marketing strategist for Coca-Cola to increase online sales. So you need to provide 3 practical recommendations to increase sales for Coca-Cola. We are going to discuss this in more detail, but we have already done the development matrix. We have already done this, okay? Then question 4.2, deciding which market to target is critical when planning a digital marketing strategy. So segment the market for Coca-Cola according to needs and come up with at least 3 segments. So tell us, who do you think must use Coca-Cola, that must consume Coca-Cola, must drink Coca-Cola? You provide 3 different segments there. So is it the youths? Is it the parents? Is it the baby boomers? You need to tell us based on their needs. So who need Coca-Cola the most? It must sound easy, but it is not, because this, as you can see, 4.2 has got 1, 2, 3, 4 questions. Okay, so once you have segmented here, the following question will be based on the segments identified here. Select a segment you would target and provide 2 reasons why you would. So for example, in your previous answer here, let's say you provided 3, you said teenagers, you said youths, you said baby boomers. So those are the 3 segments that you provided based on the what? On the needs, right? Then in the next question, you need to select one. Out of the youths, the teenagers, and baby boomers, you need to select one. And once you have selected one, and you need to motivate why you would target those and provide 2 reasons why you would. So you need to select one segment and provide the reasons why you have selected them. Is it make sure, guys? Does it make sense? This silence, I can feel like, yo, it's huge that you are taking. Zem.
Yes, I'm listening.
Okay, but does it make sense?
Yes, it does make sense, sir.
All right, so we are done with 4.22. 4.33, 4.23, the one that correct students in the previous assignment. Create a buyer persona for the target market, male or female, aged 18 to 34, who would use the Coca-Cola product. So here already, in your buyer persona, you have been given the limit, okay, from 18 to 24. But you see this overzealous student who doesn't even come to class, selecting someone who's 54 years old, like Evan. But we are being told 18 to 34. Where is this 54 years coming from? Guys, the parameters have already been set for you. So if you select someone outside that age, it means that you are now out of target. Who do we call people who are in between 18 and 34, guys? Who are they called?
Gen Z.
Okay, another term?
The youth.
Yes, the youths. So here, you are only looking at the youths, okay? It means that your buyer persona must be a Gen Z, it must be a youth. So already, even if you haven't said anything about a buyer persona, I see that it is someone who is aged 17. That's a 0. Or it is someone who's aged more than 35. That's a 0. Because we didn't follow the instruction. Guys, it's very easy to lose marks because if you do not follow instructions here, already you've lost all of them, 10 marks. And there's something that I did not mention in the previous assignment. You guys had a tendency of skipping up questions. You do not provide questions, you do not provide answers on specific questions. You lose a lot, trust me. There are brilliant students in this class who got the marks that they did not deserve because there are some questions that they did not answer. So I'll give you an example. If you skip a question here, if you do not provide answers on this one, assess the company's two main competitors, Pepsi and Kingsley, and you decide to leave it blank, it means that you have lost 20 marks. Then you go on, you provide here, you provide there, and then you come here, you decide to leave it blank. You have lost 10 marks already. It means that you have lost 20 plus 10, 30. It means that your assignment is now out of 120. Can you see how you lose marks, guys? So I encourage you not to leave blanks on the assignment. Answer all the questions if you want to pass. Do not gamble, answer all the questions. All right, so the buyer persona, you need to go and look for information with regards to these people who are the youths. What is it that they do? Information is there. Okay. That's where your buyer persona will come from. Then question 4.2.4, based on the set objectives. So now on this question, we are going back to this question, question 3.1. Remember you developed two SMART objectives. So question 4.2.4 is asking, based on the set objectives and persona that you have created, recommend 2 digital channels or online marketing communication mix tools that you would use to achieve the same goals. So what platforms are you going to use in order to achieve these objectives? That's what you're being asked here. Is it social media? Is it newsletter? Is it TV? So you need to recommend 2 channels or online marketing communication tools that would help you to achieve the set goals, the set digital marketing objectives, and indicate how you would use these channels. Please be specific. Then the last question. The head of digital marketing has indicated that Coca-Cola does not have a digital marketing team and has tasked you to create or build the digital marketing team. Based on your objectives and the strategies in a table format, indicate only 2 digital marketing positions you would create and the skills and the characteristics these people should have. So you are the strategist. Who do you want in your team? That's what you're being asked here. As a strategist, who do you want in your team? So you need to give us a position there. Is it a digital marketing assistant? Is it a creative director? Is it a customer researcher? Who do you want in your team? And what are the required skills? What is the characteristics of that ideal person that you want in your team? And what are going to be his or her responsibilities? So that's what you're being asked to do here. And guys, be realistic. Don't just guess. Don't just say someone who arrive on time. Arriving where? To do what? So you have to be realistic, you have to be practical, and it has to make sense. Remember, if it does not make sense to you, it is not going to make sense to me or anyone who is going to assess this assignment. So that's it. Everything is now out of 40 that we've discussed. Are there any questions, any queries? Maybe.
Minyar,
Yangena, does it make sense?
ayangena.
Okay, let's hear others. Matapelo.
Say I understand, but I have a question, but it's not based on this one.
Okay, let's hear the question.
So, sir, if since you gave me fear that I wrote that I might be the one who failed. So if I want to sub, does that mean that
Hey,
I need to
Bana. Yeah.
listen?
What fear?
Listen, sir, that gave me fear. So I want to ask a question. If I want to sub, does that mean are you gonna brief us on the sub, or the sub will just be the same as
Oh,
the assignment?
yes, it's just a different scenario. The SAP is already there. Unfortunately, we normally don't give a brief on a SAP. But if you
Okay,
want any questions related to SAP, you can let me know, then I'll explain it to you.
okay, sir, I'll let you know.
Yeah. But don't worry, my type, you're not going to SAP.
Sir, you already gave that fear, so it's okay, sir. I accept.
Okay, any other questions, guys? Comments? Then the same thing that we discussed in the previous session. You are going to get extra 5 marks for professionalism to show that you are adhering to academic writing with consistency in the structure and the entire layout of the assignment. So we need to see if the assignment flows. Is it consistent? Some students, everything is just haphazard, like it's so scruffy. The first paragraph is area, or the second question or the second paragraph of the first paragraph is now in italics, in some other font that we do not know. Like, there's no sign of professionalism there. No. So you need to make sure that you adhere to the academic writing with consistency in the structure and layout. So if you choose a certain type of numbering, stick to that numbering throughout the assignment. Don't change. If you're using bullets, use bullets. Okay. If you're using numbers, use numbers. If you're underline on everything. If you're making headlines in bold, all the headlines must be bold. Not question 1 and 2 have got headlines in bold, then question 3 and 4 have got headlines that are underlined here and italics. Then question 3 and 4 they have got, it's not consistent there. And you will be penalized for that. You guys are in the final year. You need to show some sense of professionalism. Then you're also going to get extra marks on referencing. So you must adhere to the Harvard referencing guide. I also showed you an example by using my own surname. You need to know how to reference in text, and you also need to know how to reference in your source list. Some they call it bibliography, where you've got a list of all the references that you've used in the assignment. And you need to make sure that whatever that you used in the assignment is listed at the end. And whatever that is listed at the end has been used in the assignment. Okay? So be consistent in both in-text referencing and the reference list. Any questions on additional marks? As you can see my screen, right?
Yes, sir.
So I want to be sure. All right. Then I need to emphasize this. This is an individual assignment. It's not a group work. So it's an individual baby. Okay, it's general knowledge. If there's collusion, you know what happens. So you can't copy and paste from someone else. It's an individual assignment. And on the cover page, please put your name and surname. How am I going to know if your cover page is only written Zem? What is Zem? Who is Zem? I want to know that. Is it short for Zambia? I wouldn't know that. So you need to put your surname. At least if it's written Zem Yava, then I will know that, okay, this is a person. So make sure that you've got your name and surname. I know this might sound silly, but there are many students. And if I could even show you on core campus right now, the problem is that you are also going to see marks. There are students who did not have their names on their assignment. For some, it was just a surname. These are general stuff. Put a student number there and indicate the subject. And this is crucial. This is very crucial. Indicate your campus and indicate your lecturer's name, please. It's unfortunate that we have been together for almost 3 months now. They don't even know who their lecturer is, especially those who do not attend classes. So you put on the details there. Then, of course, you guys said, you know, the declaration for plagiarism. And this time, make sure that it is less than 10 pages.
I will make sure, sir.
Are
Don't
we
worry.
together, Madam Matapelo?
But sir, my page with 10 pages.
Matapelo, you need to pray very hard so that it is not more than 10 pages.
No, don't worry. I'll make sure. I'll start now with myself. I'll limit what I.
It was not only you, by the way.
It's
It
okay.
was
So I'll
not
limit.
only you. Kamokeleng, you are also someone who over-explained. Sam,
Sir, did I over explain?
yep. Everything too much on the outside.
I over explained, sir.
Mhm.
No, but my assignment wasn't even more than 12 pages.
You want me to open it for you?
No, but sir, where did I over explain?
Can I share the screen of your assignment right now so that everyone can see what I'm talking about?
Wait,
Yes,
sir, did I pass or
yes.
did I not pass? Before you share it, tell me if I passed.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see, guys.
Yeah, I'm looking at your assignment
Hey, you guys
right
are so
now.
fast. These people are so fast to say, let's see. Nengi, arribo nengi.
Why my assignment, guys?
Yo,
What if,
Nabila, I'm even scared on your behalf.
what if you're the highest, Sam?
I was
And
the
what do you
highest.
say?
Say,
See, Nada, see,
But sir,
thinking
don't
about
give me
stuff
false
when I was
hope.
I said, what if? I didn't say you are.
Okay, if that's the case, you can share the assignment. But if that's not the case, don't even bother.
No, but guys, truly speaking, please stick to less than 10 pages. Anything over 10 pages will not be marked, okay? And
That's
Yes, sir.
this is a written document, not in pen. So the font style is either Times New Roman or Arial. Everything is given. I do not want to see, big fonts and stuff like that. And everything must be black. Then there's a rubric at the bottom, for you to see how the marks are going to be allocated. So that's the assignment for you guys. It's going to be out of 150, and it's due on June.
Sir, but don't you think it's unfair? Like the marks has like we have so many questions now to question 4, and our pages has to be less than 10. How are we gonna be doing
Exactly, guys.
like that's
Even the
that?
table,
And some
the
of us want
table
to
on question 1 for the F1
oh,
was just making things worse.
Mara say wow. And then
Surprisingly,
10
surprisingly,
pages for 4 questions.
Watula didn't talk too much. Surprising in the assignment.
No,
Surprisingly,
I
and you are the one
didn't.
who's the advocate here. Matapelo, 10
yeah,
pages too much. Already this assignment, just have a look at this brief. Can you see this
For
brief?
4 questions. Ew.
yes, sir.
Matapelo, this brief, can you see how many pages is it?
I don't know. Wasn't it
Look at
six,
my arrow on the screen. How many pages are these on this brief?
5, 12.
Oh, it's 12.
For,
Like,
isn't
look,
it
it's so
14?
much. So much. It's 12 pages here.
It's
Already so
14.
much. No, it's 12 pages that I have here.
Mara say
It's too much, guys. And also, I saw some on core campus. There are students who wrote question 1, like here, question 1 point, question 1. You do question 1 on 1 page. Then you leave it, you leave a blank page, you start question 2 on a new page. Don't do that, guys.
yeah.
You know, so I don't want to expose you.
Yes,
There are
but
people who wrote questions on separate pages.
this is hard. 150.
That's how you got more than 10 pages.
Yo, 4 questions.
Yo. Oh, and then Mara
And there are tables there as well. There are tables on that 10 page.
yo, hi. This life no balance shame.
Zen Zen,
I said
Yes, sir.
10 pages, right? You're going to stick to that.
But sir, mine was I think 12 pages, but then that included the cover page.
I just asked you a question. Are you going to stick to that? Yes or no?
Okay, does that include the cover page as well?
No, it's
And the
only where,
reference list.
no, it's not from question 1 to question 4. It must be 10 pages.
Oh, so it excludes the reference list and the cover page.
Yes.
Okay.
So the entire assignment means that it must have less than 12 pages. If you are to include the cover page and the references. KB.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Makes sense, right?
Yes, sir.
Humphrey. Kamo Helen. Good. Kamo.
Kamu agrees, say. I don't think he has mic, but he agrees.
Good.
Kamu.
Tura.
I agree, sir.
So that's it, guys, about the brief. Any questions?
Nothing, sir. Just us being stressed and waiting for the marks.
Yeah, I can guarantee you are going to be receiving your marks before the end of this week.
Yeah.
Can you see the comments? Can you see the comments on Core Campus yet?
No.
Okay,
You
I've written
commented.
comments.
You were
You
commenting.
commented, sir. I
Yes.
didn't see anything. No way. Where? So where?
So what we do?
I want to
Watura,
see.
do not let Matapelo give you some fright. It was positive comments. Okay.
No, me
You.
I'm scared on my own. No, Watura, me I'm
Yeah.
scared of my own. Me I'm scared of my own. That's why I even asked
So
how
please,
how I'm
Then
gonna
where
do
did
the
you
sub.
comment? Because I keep checking every day for like the marks, but I can't see anything.
guys, take those comments
Eh.
constructively and positively. Okay. Yes, there were comments there on each question. I put on comments, and at the end of the assignment overall, there were also comments. Okay, so if I say pull up in
Guys,
socks, I
marks
mean
are
pull
out.
up in socks.
No way.
Marks are out too.
Literally, experiential marks are out.
So it
Oh,
means that these ones must be out as well because I've already done everything that is required by me to
Mine,
do.
mine is not
That's
out.
why I'm saying before the end of this week.
Joe.
Please, Ningakwadiant, you need to look at those comments positively. And
say,
don't think that I'm being harsh if I'm positively criticizing your work.
how
Don't
is
be
it positive?
discouraged.
Don't worry, say me. I'm just scared of my own. Please don't mind me.
So if you see a paragraph, don't just, oh, this long paragraph. Read,
You wrote
understand.
paragraphs.
Yeah.
It was presented.
If you see a paragraph, Matapero, it means that it was necessary.
Ah, say
Yes,
now.
I want you guys to improve in your next assignment. Like you want to graduate, you want to pass. So sometimes I have to be tough in my comments if you want to see the value in the school fees that you're paying.
I'm already scared. Yes, we move on, right?
All right. Before we dismiss the class, is there anything that you guys would like to address?
Can we address the fact that you buy us chocolates for attending?
I'll try, but it's too soon. Let's talk about that next semester around October.
Ah,
You
okay.
can attend today, Matapel, and then tomorrow I no longer attend.
I mean, I say on your online classes I'm constant, and I only miss 1 week, and I pointed my reason for missing my 1 week or face to face.
Okay.
Ah,
Yeah, but I was lenient to those who attend classes. Very lenient. Because I know who attends classes and I know who doesn't.
but you wrote us paragraphs.
Oh, it's constructive criticism.
Okay, sir, no problem.
Hey, B, I thought you wanted to migrate to part-time class, and I'm shocked you are here in the full-time class.
I still don't have the schedule.
Okay. It's not like I'm chasing you away in this class. It's just something that I'm noting because you asked me for the details with regards to part-time classes. Otherwise, the content is still the same. The marks are the same. The assignments is the same. It's just the different timing of the class.
I think from now on I'll attend the part time. Make the part time you don't write paragraphs.
Oh, paragraphs have been written to everyone. 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 Even if you got 90%, you're still going to get a paragraph.
Okay, so thank you. Have a lovely day, sir. See you Thursday.
All right, guys. Before
Uh,
you go,
yes, sir.
just the lessons for this week are available on Core Campus, and we are going to be looking at question 4. So we are going to be looking at setting objectives. So, guys, you need to attend on Thursday because some of the concepts that we are going to be discussing will be related to question 4 of the assignment. How do you set the SMART objectives? We are going to be looking at that. The lecture notes are already have been pre-uploaded on Core Campus under week 8. So there's lessons 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. So go and prepare so that we are on the same page on Thursday when we discuss this. Remember, on Thursday it's still online, so we are going to meet via Microsoft Teams as usual.
Okay, thank you, sir. Have a lovely evening.
Thank you guys for attending this class.
Thank you, sir.
It's
Bye.
greatly appreciated. Okay, bye.